Assalamu alaikum, this is Irene. Welcome you all on a brand new episode from Lead Educare. In our today's episode, I will be discussing about job interview. Questions that you might face in a job interview and how you can answer those questions efficiently. So first and foremost, you need to start your interview by introducing yourself. So start by telling your name. So say your name to them. Then tell them your address, tell them where you live. Then give them a short history about your educational background. Give a very short information about your educational background. Then if you have any job experience, tell them about your job experience. Where you have worked previously, what your experiences are, what you have learned, tell them about those things. Then end your introduction by telling them shortly about your family. So these are very simple steps. Tell them your name, tell them where you live in, tell them if you have any job experience, tell them your educational history, tell them about your family shortly. So these are only a few steps. For example, hello, I'm Ahmed, I live in Dhaka. I have done my MBA in HR and previously I have worked in an XYZ company as an HR and I live with my family in Mirpur. So this is an example that you can follow to introduce yourself. The next step would be that they might ask you if you're changing a job, then why are you changing the job? Or if it's your first job, they might ask you why are you looking for a job? So here, be very realistic and answer yourself in an organized way. First of all, relate to your goals. If it's your first job, you must relate to your goals. These are my goals in life, these are my plans, and to do that, I need to do this job, I need to gain experience. So relate that job that you're interviewing for with your goals. If you're changing a job, then also thank the previous place that you have worked and make sure that you mention that you've learned something from there and you want to improve or learn more, and for your growth you're changing your job. So for example, you could say, I'm thankful for the experience I've gained from my previous workplace. I've learned a lot from there and I've gained a lot of experience. But I believe that life is all about changes, and for personal and financial growth, one must change. And I think your organization is a great platform for me where I can learn from. So this is how you can answer this question, why you're looking for a job, and if you're changing, why you're changing. As I said, if you're looking for a job and it's your first job, make sure you relate your goals, your career goals, to the job that you're applying for. Further along in the interview, they might ask you, what are your short-term or long-term goals? So here, for the short-term goal, you could say that my short-term goal is to acquire or get a job in a reputed company where I can enhance my skills, learn more about my job, and gain more experience. My long-term goal would be to get a respectable position in that same organization. I might also ask you about your strengths and weaknesses. So what are your strengths? Here again, be realistic and make sure that you portray your talents here. So you could answer like, I'm a very honest, motivated, punctual, flexible, optimistic, quick decision maker person. You could answer like, well, I think my strengths are, I'm very honest, I can make decisions very quickly, I'm very punctual, I also like people who are punctual, and I'm a self-motivated person. So here, these qualities are useful. If you're employing somebody, these are qualities that you want in them. So make sure you answer this question this way. The next question, what are your weaknesses? You could answer this one in a very clever way. Though you're talking about your weakness, but you have to remember that your weakness has to act like your strength when you're interviewing for a job. Because if you can't tell them about a weakness that you have, that might actually hamper your interview. So you could say things that are weaknesses, but in a good way, like I think my weakness is I'm very honest, I'm very straightforward, or I can't say no to anyone asking for help. So these are things that are actually good. If someone has these qualities, these are good things, though they're weaknesses of yours, but they kind of will help you. So you could answer this question. I think my weakness is I can't say no to anyone asking for help. Also, I'm kind of very straightforward, and often people say I'm too honest. So these are things you could say when you're answering the question, what are your weaknesses? The most important question that companies ask you is, why should we hire you? Now this one here, everyone will be asked this question. So make sure that you add your personal touch to it. So mention that your knowledge about that job, or your whatever knowledge you have, how that knowledge will help this company. Try to relate that. Share your experience if you have any. Share your skills, tell them about your special skills that you have, and also you can share your career goals with them and how you're motivated by your career goals, and that this job will help you improve your experience, get knowledge, and also will motivate you to contribute to that company. So you could answer this question like, I'm a fresher and I have all the theoretical knowledge, but I want to gain practical knowledge, get more experience, I want to sharpen my skills, and I am very motivated. As you already know my career goals, I want a respectable position in your company, and I think I have got a lot that I can offer to your organization. I am a very punctual person, so I will put all my effort into bringing changes and growth in this company. So I think I am very suitable for this position. So this way you can share your skills, your motivation, your goals, your plans, and how much you are willing to contribute to that company. A very vital question asked in job interviews is, what are your salary expectation or requirement? Now here there are two ways to answer this question. If you're a fresher, then you should not be demanding any salary requirement or expectation. You should not show any salary expectation because you don't have any experience. So you could answer that I'm a fresher and I'm all in to learn from your company and gain more experience. I am all right with the normal salary that you are providing for anyone of this position. That will help me, that will also help me financially. So answer, if you're a fresher, if that's your first job, don't expect anything more than the normal that the company is paying you. But if you already have experience in that job and you're changing your job, then you have the right to demand a particular salary. So there you could ask that, as you know, I have this experience, so share your experience, knowledge and skills that you have. So you could say, as you know, I already have 5 years experience of working in a HR team as a head of HR. I have got a lot of contacts. In my previous company I was getting this salary, but if I join you, I expect that you would be providing me a certain amount. So then tell them about your amount. If you have experience, then you can demand for a certain salary. They also might ask you if you have any questions for them. Many people think, oh, okay, I have answered all the question. Now here I'll just say, no, I don't have any question. Don't do that. It only shows your lack of experience. So if they ask you, do you have question? Of course say, well, yes. First of all, thank you for giving me the opportunity. I would like to know, if I'm given the job, then I would like to know the timing or location of the job, salary, or what will be my transport system. Do ask them these genuine, general questions. This only shows that you are very interested in the job and you have planned about the job and you are looking forward to it. You're invested in the job. So never say no when they're saying, do you have any question for us? These were just a simple, very short, brief presentation of questions that you might face in a job interview and how you can smartly, efficiently answer those questions. If these questions help you, please do let us know in the comment section below. If you have any suggestion about any question or any answer related to the job interviews, please do let us know in the comment section below. I or somebody else might learn from that. Knowledge is all about sharing after all. This is Irene for today, signing off. Bye bye.